Hello, and you have walked into Yemaya's Kingdom. Welcome. For all those who are returning, thank you for your love and support. For everyone who is new, welcome to my channel. Whatever description you need to know about me is in the box below. Today we're going to be doing your Cancer spiritual messages for June 1st through the 15th. But before we do, thank you, Holy Spirit, and my ancestors for allowing me to share these messages with Cancer energy. I ask you to help me deliver these messages in truth, in peace, with love and ease. Ashe. So let's get it, Cancer. First thing I heard is brand new start. A lot of you are starting over. You have completed a cycle that you have been working on. It seemed like it took forever because it seemed like you were stuck in a section or part of your life for a very long time. Some of you have been feeling stuck for a couple of years now, and finally you are starting to see the progress that you have made, Cancer. You are finally seeing the new you. You are seeing the new opportunities. You are embracing these new changes, these new ideas, these new goals that's coming into mind quite frequently, honestly. Like, these things are or have been running rapid for a while. These could be things that you have been manifesting, or things that you have just set in place for yourself to have a goal. So now that you feel you at one time you were stagnant and stuck and feeling like you was going in a circle over and over again, you are now beginning to shine. You're now beginning to move forward and step up and do what we need to do the things that we need to do. Cancer, I'm also hearing that there's two parts to this. Two parts. So some of you may have or has applied for a really important position, and it's a two-part. And one part you feel like you're going to do great on, and another part you feel like you're not going to do so great on. Spirit is saying just be yourself. Whatever the position entails, is if it's for you, it will be for you. Another thing I'm hearing with the two parts is there may have been one side of a story that you listened to and you took with it what you could. You utilized it for your best interest. But now there's a second part to the story. And now it's opening your eyes wider to the information that you felt already, but it just wasn't coming out. I'm not sure who that's for. Spirit says you know who you are. It is very important for you to realize what is the necessary steps for us to take, or for you to take, to move forward. These two parts, it could be two parts of you. Okay, so for some of you, it is two parts of you. One side of you wants one thing, and you're moving forward, and you're tired of being stagnant, and you just going with the gusto. And then there's another part of you who wants to stay where you are, staying back, and you're just dealing. You're just living. It's not even that serious for you. You just taking the time to move the way you feel you need to move. Cancer, there is a lot of, I want to say, let me get the right word now. It's a lot of reflection on your part as well. There's another sign I did the reading for. They also was reflecting and looking into themselves and paying attention more, and that's what's happening to you. That could also coincide with that two parts. The early part of yourself, you just did, and you just went with the flow. And now this new part of yourself is taking the time to really think about what you want and what can you do to make yourself better, to make yourself move forward in a certain situation or a journey. It could be a relationship. But you are making the time to sit and pay attention to yourself. We can always lie to outside people, but we can never lie to ourselves because we just have ourselves. And when we sit by ourselves and we sit in quietness and just stay and focus for a second, we realize some things about what we want, what we can have, what we don't want to do anymore. Whatever it is for you, Cancer, this is where you sit and you realize what's the outcome, whether the part that you want to bring together or the part you want to take apart, whatever that is. But now you're doing it. A lot of you are very just going through the motions in your workplace, and that's why you are applying for a different position, even though the work that it entails might be a little more strenuous, but you feel like this is what you need. You need that boost. You need that push. Either that push out of there or that push into the new position. And with it requires extra work. It requires longer hours. It requires you to maybe focus on a little bit more things intently than you did for before. Moving forward, and this supermoon has been hard because some of you have been stuck in a relationship. Your heart chakra needs to be cleared, and for a long time you just could not get over this person, or this person could not get over you, which was holding you back. And because you was being nice to them and trying not to just like shoot fly and get out of here, some of you have taken a step back to make sure that other person is all right. I'm going to tell you, Cancer, Spirit is saying that person is holding you back on purpose. They know you want to move forward. Some people, you can't be their friend after a breakup because it just be awkward. Even if it's not awkward with you, Cancer, it could definitely be awkward with that other person. They might not want to let go. And now they feed in negative energy out in the universe, making you feel bad for them, making you think that you need to be by yourself or you just need time, and maybe think about what you did or how you broke up with me, whatever that may be, for whoever it may be for. Spirit says, you know who you are. Baby, I don't know your life. They are very adamant in making sure you sit down and have choices and options with yourself before you just let someone maybe mind fuck you. Basically, they know what to say, they know what to do, and they know when to do it. So be mindful of that. Be wary that this is a person you once was in a committed relationship, and for whoever this is for, it was for a nice little while. So therefore, be mindful that this person knows what to do to get you there. This person knows what to say to make you realize some things, even if it's not the right thing to realize. They know how to brain fuck you. They know how to get it all in your head and make you second guess yourself. Don't you second guess yourself. Remember why you walked away. Remember why, for some of you, this is not the first time you walked away. This is maybe like 3, 4, 5 times, Cancer. You don't walked away from this person and they just keep drawing you back because you just don't want to end it as a friend. And then there's some of you where there's vice versa. that your partner wants this, and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm gone. Like, we can't be friends, we can't be enemies, we just can't be. And you go on about yourself, and because you took that time out and you sat there and you really thought about it, and like, I don't like me with that person. You might have, again, that two sides, that person made you be one way when you're really another way. And again, that's another two sides of something going on with your Cancer. There could be definitely a way you feel when you with them, and then the way you feel without them. In any event, Spirit is saying to get focused, get grounded, clear your heart chakra, do your baths, and really focus on the task at hand. Focus on either moving forward or mending. And if you are over mending, go ahead and move forward. For those of you that are in that part of stage 2 of an interview, I should call it, remember what you're there for. Remember the goal you're trying to reach. Remember what you, applied for, because this is what is going to set you apart from the other person or the other candidates out there. Spirit is saying that's all your messages for today, Cancer.